40inbox.com here, and we're going to be checking out this post called Should I Buy Used or a New Car by a user called Luke Cage 212 on r slash personal finance. So, my 15-year-old Nissan finally gave out on me. I tried my best to keep it running and paid thousands of dollars getting it fixed. This year, I probably paid close to $3,000 in repairs, and I guess my final breakdown was the final straw. I got approved at a credit union with a 10.09% interest rate. I'm looking at a used Honda and Toyota, but the monthly payments I see are the same as buying a new car. I'm looking for something that's in the $28,000 to $30,000 range. I mean, that's not really that much of a difference. Like, what? That's like a 2K difference. $28,000 to $30,000 range, like really? The cheaper cars in the $10,000 to $15,000 range have extremely high mileage and are not that far off in monthly payments. I'm tall as well, and I heard Accords and Camrys are good. Now, I'm already worried about this type of situation because it's like this person is like wording it like the only option they have is to finance the car, which is a super bad idea. And the reason why I say that financing a car is very expensive. And it's not just expensive in terms of like the actual purchasing of the car, but also in terms of the loss of cash flow per month. So what I mean by that, like the average car payment in the United States is like over $700 per month, not including gas, not including car insurance, not including maintenance. That is a huge amount of money going towards a car. Okay? So let's continue. I just need something that'll last me a good 10 years without major repairs. The first few years besides regular maintenance. Pretty much almost any Honda, Toyota, Nissan will do that, basically, right? And you could get a lot of them for pretty cheap, like 10 years old. Yeah, see, that's what I would do. But also, like, think about it. This person got approved at like a 10% credit, or interest rate, I mean. That's disgustingly high. 10%. 10%. That is horrible. That means for like every dollar, you're giving 10 cents to interest. Like, what? This is such a bad, bad, bad idea. Now, I don't know what this person has in terms of like cash or whatever that they have to their name, but I would definitely sell the car that I currently own for whatever I can get, then add some money on top of that to get a pre owned car that I could just drive into the ground. Because there's no freaking way I would ever, well, one, I hate debt, so I would never get debt on a car, right? Which, by the way, if you want to learn how to get out of debt, go to 14box.com. But I would never get debt at 10% as well, especially for a car that is just going to go straight down in value, right? Like, that is beyond foolish to do with your money, right? Like, even 10% on like a mortgage for a home would be absurd. Let's see some of these comments. This person. First off, 10% is insane. Second, the only reason the 10 to 15K range might have a similar payment to the 28 to 30K range is because the more expensive car probably has a much longer term, probably 84 or 96 months. I don't understand why anybody would want to keep paying on a car for 96 months, which is insane. Without any info provided by your down payment, income, etc., it's hard to know. But I say stay away from the 30K range if you're saddled with 10% interest. I'd stay away from anything at 10% interest, honestly. Yeah, agreed. Like, 10% interest is disgusting. I agree 10% is absurd, but as of September 2023, the average auto loan rate is 11.17% for used? What? And 6.58% for new. Jesus Christ, that is disgusting if that's true. Is that? Hold on. Average auto loan rate is 11.17%. Oh my god. That is crazy. Oh my god. It's true. What the hell? So the average auto loan interest rate across all credit profiles range from 5.18 to 14.08 for new cars and 6.79% to 21.32% for used cars. Oh my god. Yeah, right here. The average auto loan interest rates across all credit scores are 6.58% for new cars and 11.17% for used cars. And this is from MarketWatch.com. But oh my god, that is so bad. See, this is the thing. This is why it is so important to buy things in cash because you just don't even got to deal with none of this nonsense, right? Like, you are getting completely screwed over if you're paying 11.17% for a car loan. One, you're going to get screwed over on a car loan either way, but still, like, if you're facing that, there's no way it makes more sense to do a car loan than to straight up pay it for cash. Like, it literally makes no sense, like, at all. So, if you're in the market to go buy a car, buy one that you can pay for in cash or don't do it at all because it doesn't make sense at all. Let's see. It's kind of crazy out there right now. I remember just a few years ago getting quoted 0.99% on a used car loan by my credit union and thinking the dealership's 2.99% was obscene. Let's see, this person says, I was car shopping the other day and found a bunch of cars in the 20 to 23K range. Anything below that seemed to have 100K miles or more. The market is insane right now. I do agree the market is pretty insane, but if you have the money to buy something in cash, you're probably sitting in the best possible position. So, if I was trying to buy a car right now, if I wanted to buy a car right now because my car was just breaking down, I would find something that could get me from point A to point B and pay for it in cash. Because any other way at this point is just beyond dumb. Straight up. Any other comments? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, this person says they quoted the cheaper cars in the 10,000, 15,000 range have extremely high mileage and are not that far off in monthly payments. This person says keep in mind though many Toyota engines are easily capable of 500k plus miles. So while you may think a car with 200k is on its last legs, it absolutely could still have plenty of life left in it. There are a few Lexus LS 400 from the late 90s that have a million miles on them and counting. I would honestly trust an early 2000s Lexus with 100k on it more than a brand new Mitsubishi or GM product with zero. In particular, the 1UZ, 2UZ, 1GR, 2GR, and 2JZ engine families have proven to have ironclad reliability. Yeah, interesting. Feel free to give your thoughts. I just thought this was kind of like interesting because, like, one, I didn't realize that the loan rates were that bad now, but whew, 11.17%. That is so horrible. Stay tuned for more financial commentary. If you want to learn how I got a debt and grew my net worth, go to 40box.com. If you're in the market to buy a car, for sure, don't get a loan on it. Pay for it in cash and buy something that you can afford.